I am Jay Schofield. This is Mike Carano with me and Todd Byron. And we hope you enjoy this next hour that we're going to bring to you. So it all starts out with, hey, man, how was your week?
Man. It was quiet this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing really going on. I had family in, but that's about it.
It was hot.
It was hot, brutally hot. I played golf yesterday.
You did?
It was about 110
Insane.
degrees on the golf course.
9 holes.
No, 18 they
What?
wanted to do. Never do that again.
Yeah.
I didn't know you did that.
Neither did I. But we teed off at 9 o'clock, and I think we were done by 12:30.
Really?
Is that good?
You pretty good?
I guess.
That's pretty.
Yeah, you good?
No, I don't think so. But I shot a 96.
Oh, that's great.
I'm like
And
low
I-
70s.
No, you're not.
Yeah, dude. Anything hotter, I stay in the air conditioner.
The guy I'm with, it's Kimberly's brother. He goes to me, well, I know you get a lot of rain here. What happens if it rains? I said, if it rains, we go home.
Yeah.
He goes, what? No, I don't go home in the rain. I said, well, you could get wet. I'm going home.
We'll watch you from the car.
Yeah, I'll sit in the car.
Because he needs to understand that Florida's the lightning capital of the world.
Right.
Yeah,
I
boy.
said,
And
no,
that you hold that club up to do this, God
Yeah.
might just hit you.
Yeah, if it rains, I go home.
Yes.
What if I
I
have?
don't blame you.
Yeah, he had Gore-Tex shoes in case he hits a puddle. Stop.
I don't even know what Gore-Tex is.
Yeah, it's like water resistant.
All right, so
Yeah,
do you
four-wheel
use
drive?
do you use woods and all that, or just stay with your irons?
I do. Yeah, the woods
I can't.
and the irons.
Drivers.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I have a graphite handled one. It's called the Apple, and it's just got a real big, but it's a 1 iron, so I'm able to hit pretty good with that and not slice. Every time I use a driver, I'm hitting a windshield somewhere else.
Are you any good?
No. I haven't played for a long time. My shop is on the river, so I hit golf balls over US 1 into the river.
That's really nice.
That's not really nice.
Well,
to do,
no,
huh?
I've got a good visibility,
Have
so
you
I
ever
can see
seen
that there's no way coming.
Seinfeld? You might get a whale or something.
Oh,
Or a dolphin.
I've thought
You
about
get
that.
the dolphin
The
hole in
hole in
one.
one.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, wouldn't that be? Well, what if there's a kayaker out there?
know, right?
Or a paddleboard, he's out there paddles on
Ka-plunk.
Boink. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. So, Tom, what kind of week do you have?
Weekend? Or
No, week at
Week?
work. We don't care about your personal life yet.
bro, let
We're
me
going to be
tell you.
caring about personal lives in a little while, but right now it's mostly
We're
work.
real busy.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
No help.
No?
No, we got a couple guys out, so that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
So,
Leah's holding the customers off?
Well, it's Todd
these
Shop.
are
of
already
course
all
she is.
scheduled to come in, so,
Right.
it's kind of hard to hold them off
Right.
when they're set to come in.
You painted a car today or a truck or something today and
Yep.
had a little bit of a issue with the
Had
visibility.
a halo in it I didn't
Yeah.
like.
So when do you do that? You have to go back and like almost.
Well, I'm hoping it'll buff it. I can sand and buff it to where I can't see it. If I can't, then we got to respray it.
A few years back, I came over to your shop on one of the Wednesdays that I would go and leave mine purposefully and hang out with you for an hour or two before the show. And you were putting a black hood on a Mustang that you just painted. Brian and Paulie were doing it, and I held a bolt, and you held a bolt or whatever, and we got that on. And then you went into buffing it, and you used 3 different compounds on 3 different heads with 3 different buffers.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that done before. I asked you a lot that day about all that, and you just said it'll work your finish like you can't even believe, and if you're just patient with it and do it right.
Yeah.
Because once a cut in and then
There's a lot of different methods out there, and a lot of newer stuff, but this is something I've used for years, and if it works, no need to change it,
But technology is so fast. Everything's changing so fast.
Yeah.
Every time you turn around, there's a new tool or a new technique or something. And of course, on the internet, you see all these people doing these crazy things, but you don't know what's been photoshopped or how long it lasted or worked or whatever else. And
Right.
if you got something that works, you stick with it.
Yeah,
Now,
I
when-
got some more.
When you show up at Todd's shop, does Leah let you speak to Todd?
Oh, I have
Or
pretty
you're
much
not allowed?
I have pretty much free reign. It's kind of
Oh, do
it's
you?
kind of ridiculous,
Because I was thinking about just sending 30 people to Todd's shop every 10 minutes. Every
would
10
not.
minutes. Is Todd here? Is Todd here? And just see what happens.
I
Have them
kind of
all-
like that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But have them all be New Yorkers, so they have an accent,
Right,
and then
right.
have them all say the exact same first 3 sentences or something. how are you today? How's your week going? And you'd be like, what's going on?
Horrible, actually.
That's what you got to do. Can I speak to Todd and forget
Wouldn't that be
it?
I
awesome?
need to get my car fixed. So I said, well, honestly, I can't fix your car because I can't fix your car
What
because
if
you won't
they-
leave me alone.
If they all pulled up in the same car because they were at 7-Eleven switching them out.
I would think I just joined the circus.
Yeah, a little clown car and everybody get out, a little clown outfit.
Sometimes I feel like that's what's going on.
That's what's going on,
honestly.
yeah.
That's what's really going on.
Yeah. I drove Ashley. I have a daughter named Ashley, and she's 16. She just got her driver's permit today, so everybody gets to put a tire out near their mailbox to protect it. That was the old thing. But I bought her a 94 Dodge Stealth, and I drove that here today because we were out driving it today. And I hate it. I hate getting in and out of it. It's like a
It's low to
Corvette.
the ground. Yeah.
Oh, but the door only open. You got to use your foot to kind of, and then you swivel your hip and you pry off the back, and give me a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trucks, you just slide right out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's always nice to have something easy to get in and out of, especially when you get old like yourself.
I'm younger than him. I'm younger than Mike, and I'm only 8 months or something older than you.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
See, I'm the youngest one here, man.
There you
Feel
go.
pretty good.
Well, there's people here that are younger than you,
Oh, yeah, I know.
just not that the audience can hear. But yes,
Yeah.
yeah. What does it make you feel like you're the youngest one of the bunch at 55?
Well, Steve's not here. If Steve was here, he'd be the
It
youngest.
don't
No?
really matter to me.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Steve is still out. He is back at work and working hard, but he's got a lot of stuff going on. So we've given him another week off, and maybe even probably the next couple. But we imagine he'll be back sometime because we bought a pair of headphones for him. So there's a
He'll be
chair
back.
sitting there that he hasn't used and everything else. Yeah. So we've at Dolphin Auto. It was another crazy week. I've got a customer that is how do you say it?
Happy?
No, yeah, they're good people, but they've got a project in here, and it's come down to, man, we didn't see all this when we tore it apart, and it's just taken more than we really thought in the budget, and
Right.
what do we do now? And anybody would want to buy it as it is.
Right.
I told them I'll give you $2,000.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just kick you right out from because there's no way that anybody's going to buy this project vehicle torn down to the bones and pieces. Part of it done and part of it not, and here's the engine training on a rack, and you just can't sell that for any kind of value. So they've said, okay, we'll go forward with it, but man, tell us how much this is going to be.
You can't.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to do something like that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to paint it, and you're going to do because you don't know what paint is going to cost. You don't, and if you send the engine out, what's the machine shop?
Right.
Who knows
You
what
know?
that's going to be?
Right.
Yeah. Because once they start digging in, it could
Right.
be anything.
Well,
Yeah.
lucky we don't have to do drivetrain on it, but he does want the engine pulled. It's already out, but cleaned up and repainted and pulleys painted. And he doesn't understand that to get a pulley painted, that you're going to bring it back down to metal. So you're sandblasting everything in your tank and doing, and then, and it all takes a lot of time.
And it'd be foolish if you pull the motor out of a car to paint it, not to regasket it, put new seals.
It's
and
been gone through, but the guy that went through it a year and a half ago, when they first bought it, they took it to an old family friend who was retired. But the carburetor has leaked all over the aluminum intake, and it's got a semi-high rise, so there are fuel trails down this aluminum intake. It looks like junk. It's got that plenum where fuel has pooled, so it's actually got a decent sized leak.
Yeah.
But I said, if I'm going to take the intake off, I'm not just going to put this ugly thing back in. I'm going to dress the motor, and we're going to do orange. I'm going to get new body bushings, and what's wrong with the old ones? They're 50 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that. So it's just a lot, and they don't understand. I told them, listen, I've saved all the old fuel lines. I mean, all the old brake lines. We can reuse them. They're not rusted. It was an Arizona truck. It's good.
Right.
And they're like, well, why would we put 50-year-old? Because you're not wanting to spend the money. I'd rather go in and drain the fluid out of your rear end and pull your brakes apart and service those and make sure they're all right than to sell you new brake lines that are copper nickel with a wrap, guard rock wrap. So it's just you get into a lot of different stuff. And so I've got all the normal stuff we have at the shop and a motorhome. A motorhome, we had a sales rep come in from a place, and our motorhome got hit by that sales rep first day on the job driving a company car. And the person didn't report it to us. We had to look later, saw glass in the driveway. And,
Really?
Yeah. And then Deanna went and rolled the video out, and there's the car leaving with they hit the brake light at the stop sign. It turned white. And it was like, oh, well, that's the car.
Yeah, yeah.
So we sent them a picture of it, and they're like, oh, I just saw that too. I didn't know what happened or where it was or anything. Yeah, it was here.
Yeah.
And we all know about it. So maybe you'd like to, come back and give us an insurance card or something.
Yeah, let's get it fixed.
Yeah.
Own
Yeah.
up to it.
So the motorhome was damaged, and you've got room to fix those in your shop,
I
Todd.
really don't.
I would swear that I have seen motorhomes parked in that back.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
certain
Yeah.
people's motorhomes.
I understand that too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't got no time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be more than happy to, but I don't know when I could get to it.
Right.
Right. So we are the American Car Classics radio program, and we do this all week long. We talk about cars and our lives and
Mishaps.
those things too. Yeah, right. You can listen to us here on WMMB. We appreciate them letting us come on and have an hour of their airtime to bring our show to you all. This is 92.7 FM. Also, you can hear us on 1240 AM and 1350 AM. They actually give us a lot of room to be kind of silly wherever we want to be. That's really pretty good. So other things where they can find us. Mike, what do you got?
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, iHeartMedia, and wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. You can download the iHeartMedia app. And also, you can leave a voicemail or text message to have your Tech Talk question answered on air.
Yeah.
Phone number, 772-584-1048.
Yeah, the
And
hotline.
or you can email us at AmericanCarClassics@yahoo.com.
Yeah. I did that wrong last week. I added another word, and we got corrected. So it's American Car Classics at Yahoo. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, when we get back, we're going to talk a lot about, I've got so many stories and all this stuff we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing some shop talk, some history, some news stories.
Mystery box.
Mystery box, whatever's Julie's holding up a mystery box.
This is going to be kind of fun for us because we don't really know what's going on, and we get to learn as we go. So I think that's going to be in segment number 2, which will be coming up real quick. So hang loose.